Sammy Watkins back on the island?
Well, you know, yeah, he definitely gives a breath of fresh air into this offense, into the things that we're doing, and just trying to get him back in a groove. Today, I thought he did a great job. Had 102 all-purpose yards, or 102 yards of offense today. He did on 5 touches. So it was great to see him back and get him going. And you know, definitely there's a whole other level of explosion when you see him out there.
Time of possession, number of plays, not where you want them.
No, not at all. Not at all. And you know, you do what you can, and you keep battling, you keep pushing the tempo. And there's going to be days like that. I mean, that just happens. And you know, you got to be able to score and do what you do, execute the offense and keep going. I thought we left a little bit out there as far as in the first half. I thought we kind of lost our edge there for about 2 series, and it kind of concerned me on the sidelines a little bit, but something we challenged them halftime with, and you know, you can't lose your edge. You got to kind of have that swagger about yourself, but it was good to see him come back, and you know, there's definitely got, you know, when Tyler Shatley went down, I think that definitely you know, we had to make a move. Ryan Norton had to go to guard and get ready for that situation there, and he's been, you know, working some at center and he's been working at guard, but I was pleased with what those guys came in and responded, but you know, it let a little air out of the sail.
I know Sammy had done some work out of the backfield last year, but the run, does that kind of add a new dimension to his game?
Oh, yeah, there's no definite, you know, no question. I think you know, Sammy is a dual threat guy. You're not going to just be able to play him in a passing game. There's a lot of things we're capable of doing with him, and just trying to get him in the fold and get him going. And we saw that today.
He certainly Sammy didn't look rusty at all, but did you hope to maybe get him a few more touches today to kind of?
Yeah, you know, I did. It was just kind of the way the game went and the situation presented himself. I mean, you know, you got to kind of pick there toward the, you know, in the third quarter. You know, we got him back. We got him some touches early. You know, we don't want to get nobody hurt. You know, we try to make him, you know, get guys in and out and get him into playing shape, and which he is. But yeah, I mean, Sammy's gonna get plenty of touches. You don't have to worry about that.
Talk about his confidence after having 1 game under his belt, and now going into some of the tougher games on the schedule.
Well, yeah, absolutely. You know, I think you know, with what he did today, coming out there and just the presence he brings, you know, the confidence he brings in everybody. Everybody's confidence picks up when Sammy's on the field, and so that was good to see. Again, you know, he's got a game underneath his belt where these other guys now have 3, so he's got 1. So that's good. I mean, we got off to a really good start, 3-0, but it isn't going to be the first 3 games you're going to be remembered by. So and that's going to be our big thing with our players, and as we prepare for next week.
The rushing attack struggled again. Is that attributable to 3 starters out on the offensive line most of the game?
Well, I'd like to say no, because I don't want to make any excuses. I just think we were, you know, we weren't as aggressive up front. Now, does it have anything to do with the 3 guys in there that are in there? Well, they've been backups for a reason, and so, you know, we hope that they'll grade out good on film and provide us some depth. You know, they actually got some depth last week and some opportunities to get some possessions last week. So, you know, I don't know. I'd have to wait and see on that, but I was hoping a little bit more out of the run game. I was, to be honest with you.
When the defense is on the field for that amount of time and the offense is on the bench, how much of it is mental versus physical, just, you know, keeping focus versus physically just resting and sitting on the bench?
Well, and that's one thing that, you know, our guys don't like. They don't do a very good job of, is just sitting over there and resting and all that. I mean, they want to keep going and engaged and keep rolling, and so what you got to do, you're going to have games like that. That's going to happen, and you know, you definitely you got to give them credit for the game plan they got. They wanted to come in, they wanted to milk the clock and limit and shorten the game, and you know, they ain't gonna be the first group that's gonna try to do that to us. So you just got to be patient, and you can't try to get it all in one shot. And you got to be patient. You got to you know, execute the system, and just play within the system. That's the main thing.
Coach, running game. I mean, next week the offensive line. I mean, are you getting anybody back?
Yeah, we hope to have them all back. Okay. You know, I hope to have them all back, and you know, we had a couple guys today that we felt like, I think Beasley could have played, but we were just going to hold him. I think Ryan Norton's a guy that's going to somehow figure out in the mix before this thing's over with. But yeah, I hope we have them all back next week. Hope Tyler's back, which I think he should from just listening to all the indications.
What did you think about Tyler's looked to be pretty sharp today?
Well, you know, he's 20 and 29, and had a couple drops and had a throwaway. So he could have been 28 or 29. And so yeah, I think Taj is doing a good job. I think he kind of, there was a series in there that I thought he lost his edge. and you know, we try to visit with him a little bit about that.
Is that the one where the linebacker almost picked the ball off?
Yeah, and you know, that was something right there that, you know, it's been a characteristic of him, and he knew it when he got to the sidelines. He knew it, and you like that in Taj. I mean, he's been playing very well for us, and just operate the system, play within it, take what they give you, and then we go the next play.
You rolled GIF out there. Is that just to get rust off the hip?
Yeah, try to get some reps in, you know, out of him and get him going. You know, one thing GIF's got to do, he's got to get that mental toughness back, and I think that's something he's lost over the last couple of weeks. It's something we've challenged him with. He's got to practice with that mental edge that made him a starter early in fall camp, and you know, the injury, he's healthy, he's going to be ready to go, but you know, he's going to have to go. He's going to have to fight through that mental process of it. So, and that's our job as coaches, to challenge him, and he'll be fine.